Hello YouTube and welcome to episode 5 of the Sapphire series, and in this episode we're going to be going over command cooldowns, basically rate limiting of commands, and we're also going to be using the fetch utility from Sapphire. So we'll go ahead and install two packages right now. First we're going to get @sapphire/time utilities, and then we're also going to install sapphire/fetch, which is our fetching library, the utility or plugin, whatever you want to call it. Okay, so now we're going to go into commands, and this one I suppose will be general. We're going to create a staff.ts command. Now you guys can create whatever commands you want with whatever API, but I'm going to be using Monoxity's own API. So we'll import our command from the Sapphire framework. We're not going to use any arguments in this video. Need our message. We need to import time from @sapphire/time utilities, and we need to import fetch from sapphire/fetch. There's another thing we have to import as well. It's going to be fetch result types. Now we're going to do export class staff command extends command with the usual public constructor, context, options. Then we want our super with context and options, the name being staff, view a list of Monoxity staff members. We want the full category to be general. Do we want anything else? Not that I know of right now. Now we want the message run function, which is just going to be a message, no arguments today. Oh yes, there is another option. We need the cooldown delay, and this is where we're gonna, so normally you would use milliseconds. It would be something like this, and that would be 10 seconds because that's 10,000 milliseconds. But what if we could do time.second times 10, and the cooldown limit being 1? That means you can run the command one time every 10 seconds. That's the rate limit right here. And as you can see, that is more human readable as well. For seconds, you could do time.minute for 10 minutes. You name it, but we're using 10 seconds in this case. That's what the time utility does. Anyway, this video is proudly sponsored by HostingBot, a cheap, fast and reliable hosting company. They provide a selection of services to suit your hosting needs, including Discord bot hosting, servers, and website hosting. Why should you use this company compared to other companies? That is because HostingBot does not oversell their resources, and they own their own hardware in their own data centers. With our discount code, you can host your Discord bot for as cheap as under $2. Use the code Monoxity at checkout. If you're having doubts, just look at all these happy customers. So this is the data my API returns. So we have a staff variable which contains an array. So we have an ID, username, avatar URL, role name, color, position. So we're going to create interfaces for that. So we're going to have interface for a staff member. So ID, username, did I say discriminator? No discriminator. Avatar URL, role name, did I say color, and then position. that's our staff member interface. And then we just want a staff interface, which is going to be staff, and it's going to be a staff member array. So that's our interface done. Now we're going to do const data. We're going to make this asynchronous. Await, fetch, and this way we're going to put our type of staff. Then we want the URL, which is going to be api.monoxity.dev/homepage. And then here we want to use fetch result types.json, and that's what it's going to return. And now I'm going to make a new message embed. So let's import message embed from discord.js. Equals a new message embed. And let's do a random color this time. That's another little trick that you can do for your embeds. Set title staff of Monoxity development, because that's what it is. Then we're going to do a description. Now we're going to do data.map. Why doesn't this work? Data is a type of staff. Data.staff.map. And we are going to do M for member. And let's think how we want to format this. Let's just keep it nice and simple. M.username. M.role name. That's all I want. And then we'll join it as a new line. That's our embed. And we will now send the embed. Like so. So let's give this a test now. So we'll compile it with TSC. And start the bot. So let's do staff. I think I might have... Oh, no. Yeah, cooldown in effect. It can be used again in 6 seconds. 1 second. And there you go. So as you can see, it's returning data from the API. That's our staff members with their respective roles. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in a later episode.